put him out of commission. But sensei, I can beat this guy. I don't want him beat. Put him out of commission. No, sensei. I will beat him fair and square. Winner, Bobby. Question I keep asking, what would have happened if Bobby had beaten Daniel? Hope you enjoy. What's up, boys and girls? This is Vin Jimfi. Hope you're having a smashing day. This is your first time to the channel. Don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe so you don't miss my upcoming videos. And for the rest of you, thank you for joining me once again. No? Okay. So, this is actually something that I picked up on in the comments section from several people, actually. What would have happened? The question has arose in different ways, but basically what would have happened if Daniel had not been a part of the tournament, or if he had lost to Bobby? You know, if Bobby would have just said, you know what, Sensei Kreese, I'm sorry, but I'm just gonna beat him fair and square. And what if he actually beat him? What would have happened then? It's a different answer depending on the situation. I mean, depending on would he have been in the tournament altogether. We're gonna start with that. I think that had Daniel not been in the tournament, I think that the final fight between Johnny Lawrence would have obviously been in the final, and the question is who he would have fought against. And I actually happen to think Dutch, for many reasons, but basically because he's a killer. I mean, he just whooped everybody's butts and just beat them, and the other ones just sort of play by the rules, even though they did the whole Cobra Kai style. I still think that Dutch would have ended up in the finals with Johnny Lawrence. And who would have won? Well, considering the fact that Johnny Lawrence won last year's tournament, the odds are on him, but then again, we don't know where Dutch was in the previous year. So just judging by the story as it is, Johnny Lawrence was sort of the leader, and as close of a fight as it would have been, I kind of still lean towards Johnny Lawrence. I still think Johnny Lawrence would have won. And now the answer, like what would have happened had Daniel defeated Dutch, but he would have lost against Bobby, what would have happened then? Well, obviously Bobby would have gone head to head with Johnny Lawrence, and what would have happened? I think Johnny Lawrence would have been a winner either way. And what would have the consequences have been if that would have happened? I think that Daniel would have still ended up with Ali with an I, but at least Mike Lawrence would still feel like a winner. I think that losing the All Valley tournament in combination with losing Ali, it put him in a far worse situation than what actually happened in the movie. So he would have been strangled by John Kreese, so he probably would have continued with the training. Yeah. And this would have obviously led to the fact that in Karate Kid Part 3, no bad thing would have happened, and most likely Johnny Lawrence would have won the second tournament, the third tournament, because he wouldn't have to face Mike Barnes, because Mike Barnes would have been called by Terry Silver. Everything would have just been peachy and bright for everyone. So if you sort of really think about it, Daniel winning the All Valley tournament in Karate Kid Part 1, it's sort of the worst thing that could have happened. You know, it's interesting how faith plays its part. Now, I have my fair share of experience, so many what if I would have done that, what if I wouldn't have gone to this school instead, what if I would have picked something else, what if I would have picked that job and turned that job down. You know, life is just such a great mystery, and these discussions, that's what makes me kind of interested, because I love this whole what if situation. It's impossible to anticipate. You can just really talk about it. You don't really know all the factors. You can't possibly give a well calculated reply on it, but you know, you can sort of do the broad strokes, and that's what I would have been. I think that in retrospect, the best thing would have been if Daniel had lost to Johnny Lawrence, And Daniel would still not be, you know, that whole talk about not being imbalanced, that's not true. I mean, he did show the guys, they probably would have stopped teasing him, and he would have earned their respect just becoming in second place, you know. So he still would have gotten the girl, you know, so he really didn't have to win it. But being an American movie, you always have to sort of have the good guy has to win at the end, you know what I mean? That's just my take on it. I'd love to hear your thoughts. What do you think would have happened had Daniel been beaten, or he would have had to face Dutch, or he wouldn't have faced Dutch, etc. And also a quick reminder that every day I post a video at the exact same minute. You can go to the comment to the description and see your time zone to see when that is. Hope you see you tomorrow. Take care.
Okay, that was it. Hope you enjoyed this video. And if you did, see that like button, smash it. And I got some freakishly awesome videos coming up. Better subscribe so you don't miss a beat. I'll see you later. Peace.